I am here with Steve, the Director of Sales for QMX, talk about some of their latest products, and we're going to kind of take a tour of their booth. Steve?
All right, well, welcome to the QMX booth here at San Diego 2017. QMX has been making a lot of products for pop cultures for a lot of years now, and we're always kind of expanding and growing. So we're going to walk through some of the stuff that we've never seen before, and we're showing off now here at the booth. So what we've got is the 6-scale collectible market has been full of a bunch of amazing players, and QMX is one of them, and we're growing this line further and further. We like to get involved with properties and licenses that might not have been represented in a particular style before, and that's why we're looking at our 6-scale. So what you're looking at right now is the Wrath of Khan Spock, Kirk, and of course Khan. Now, this Khan is our most detailed 6-scale to date. If you're getting really in close on it, you're going to see like the modeling on the skin, some freckles, the pores, the 5 o'clock shadow, and some actually flowing hair. So we're still working on it. This is the first time it's been displayed, but we're also like adding fur to the boots. We're trying to go for the authentic look that a lot of trekkers are going to be really, really interested in. And so that will be out, we're looking probably about Q2 2018, and my guess is going to be around a 200-ish, plus or minus $20 price point in the end. Now, because it's part of a much larger Star Trek line, we've done the Wrath of Khan, but we've also done Star Trek TOS. So from the original series, we've got Scotty and Bones, and the TV version of Khan, Spock, and Sulu. Now in another case, you'll find Kirk, and Kirk's sitting with a specific piece that we're also now debuting. To continue doing the 6-scale, now 6-scale is a fully articulated collectible, so you can actually pose and capture the personality of the characters that you want. Now as far as QMX is concerned, there have been very few shows that have had as much personality as Firefly. Ourselves, we're all brown coats just the same as everybody else. So we've got Zoe, Mal, and Shane as in their 6-scale format and poses, each kind of capturing the personality of what those characters are, both with accessories and sculpted portraits. We don't do 3D scans to get their faces, we actually have artists that will create the sculpt themselves, and that's what we're trying to give the most accurate license and likeness possible. Dropping down further to continue the Star Trek line of things, we can't just do Wrath of Khan and TOS, we wanted to do the next generation as well. So we've got Riker, LaForge, Picard, Data, and Worf, all in their gear. You can even see the accurate number of pips that exist for each character and like the pose and skin pallor of the above. Worf in particular is coming with his Klingon belt that's denoting his family and his rank as well, and that's one of those interesting details that makes 6-scale so collectible and so popular, is because you can accessorize it to actually show off what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're going for. Now if we keep on sliding through our QMX booth, and if we just walk with me over here, brief stop. Again, in the 6-scale world, we mentioned all the TOS characters before, but everybody's wondering where Kirk is. Kirk is sitting here with the 6-scale captain's chair. No, it is a 6-scale replica, and it will fit any articulated 6-scale figure so that you can actually set up the captain. This is the first time it's being seen in public. This one lights and has sound, so you can actually have the bridge authentic sounds, call up the shields, fire off the phasers, all the buttons work as well. We're going to take a trip backwards now into some of the prototype stuff that has not been seen before. Like, QMX doesn't just do collectible 6-scale figures, we also have a line of mini masters, which again from the show Firefly. Making the mini master format allows us to actually capture more personality in a simpler pose than a 6-scale per se, and if somebody wants to have a little bit of the fandom that they love on their desk, this is the best way to go about doing it. Moving down further in the case, our Q Pals plush line captures more of a chibi-esque representation of a lot of the superheroes and characters that we definitely know and love. Now, not just going with movies, not just going with TV shows, cult TV shows that have been running for one season, we're going with cult TV shows that have been on for, I believe, like 10 years now. So we've got Coach Dean and Crowley from Supernatural as part of our upcoming Q Pals plush line. Dropping a little bit further down, QMX has previously done the 1-to-1 scale of Mal's gun. We are now doing a 1/3 scale Vera and a 1/3 scale mounts gone. For the collector that wants to be able to show their love for the props and the replicas, but doesn't necessarily have the space for something like a full-scale piece. Also, if you want to just have that little something that sits on your desk, this is the way to go about doing it. One of the things that QMX is best known for, and we haven't necessarily seen yet on this booth tour, is our Q-Fig line. Q-Figs are our representation of these beloved characters in a whimsical and kind of stylistic format. This is a debut. We're going with the Animaniacs. And we've got a 1-to-1 scale of Pinky and the Brain as they plot to take over the world, the same thing they do every night. Behind them, and we'll take around the tour, is actually the paint master of Good Feathers. And so Good Feathers being another popular short from the show Animaniacs, we wanted to make sure that we're absolutely capturing and representing all of those as well. We've also had a lot of luck with our Harry Potter line of Q-Figs. And so in this particular instance, we're showing the largest Q-Fig that we've ever made. This is a Q-Fig Max. This is Harry and Hagrid as they race towards Hogwarts. So our two heroes are astride Sirius Black's Pike. You can see the detail in the glasses, both in the goggles that Hagrid is wearing, the glasses that Harry has on, as well as the carved scar that makes Harry Potter Harry Potter. Into the DC line, these are perhaps two of my favorite Q-Figs. We've got Batman versus Superman, as these two titans are coming to blows with each other. And you can see the motion that we're capturing and the anger that is in Bruce's face as they try to reconcile their differences. And yet at the same time, if we slide just slightly to the right, what you're going to see is Batman and Superman friendship. This is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best characters in captured representations of the relationship that these two iconic folks have. So we know that bats can't fly, but soups can. So you might as well get a lift from your best friend, even if you begrudgingly have to do it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So that's pretty much all the prototypes and the new stuff that we're showing off here at San Diego 2017. Everything else can always be found and checked out online at QMXonline.com. And then as we release it, we'll just keep on letting people know.
Cool, thank you for your time today.
My pleasure, man.